And here we are with a live look at the boardroom / conference room. It appears that the club has adjourned their meeting and they're about to announce via conference call their new manager. Looks a bit Spartan, but we're just waiting here for the announcement, and we will cut back to it shortly here. All right, my friends, welcome back into Relegation Ranger. It's the real first episode. The first one was more of an intro. Here we are. We have hopped forward to December 25th, 2019. I've turned off the editor, and I do have attribute masking on. I think that's more realistic. That's how I like to play. And these are all of the managerial club jobs that you can see. I just want to show you how long this takes. Maybe it's a little bit faster. Look at that. I just clicked. Oh my goodness. So it's really churning with all those players and clubs. Let's turn it off. Wait for it. So I've got, as you can see here, every nation, every division. The Relegation Ranger cares not where he goes as long as you're in the relegation zone. Ideally, I'm going to try and take over clubs in the bottom spots of their relegations zones. So where you've got, like in the Premier League, you've got the bottom three. I want to take on the bottom if I can, but it depends on the interviews and who will accept me. So you can see all of the clubs here. We're most likely going to be avoiding those South American clubs or clubs that don't have kind of that winter transfer window. The bottom at Christmas for the first episode type situation is what we're going for. But you can see all of these clubs. Look at this. We are going to apply to every single one of them that makes sense. So what I'm going to do, for example, I've already looked here, Ligue 1, right? So FC Metz is available. Well, they are at the very bottom. They are 6 points clear, or 6 points from safety, I should say. We're going to go after them, right? As an example. Now, if Nantes was available, we wouldn't go after them because they're not in the relegation zone. They're not bottom. So you take on, again, Bayer Leverkusen, 13th. That's not going to be bottom. Even Dynamo Dresden in the 2 Bundesliga is in 15th. Doesn't qualify. So I'm going to have to go through here and identify the clubs that would even qualify and apply to those and do my interviews. I'll come back when I can show you who we've applied to. I'm not going to take you through all the interviews because, frankly, I think that's boring. Let's go. It's a long list. It's a substantial list. It's a list of great reputation clubs, my friends. We've got everything from the Welsh Premier in the 114th ranking in Europe, Turkish First League, the Swiss Challenge League, several Spanish Second Division, clubs, Slovenian Second League, Slovenian First League, Scottish Ladbrokes, Romanian Second League, Portuguese Second League, Northern Ireland, Dansk Bank Premiership, Third Liga in Germany. It's all over. And again, looking at these clubs, right? Bottom at the time that I have applied. Now, if they've pulled themselves out by the time they go to offer me a job, I'm not gonna accept. This one could go in they're just a point off, right? So, but I have applied because they're currently bottom. This club's got a negative 42 goal differential and has 0-16. I don't even know if that's just that would be terrible, but we'll see. They may be like, please come rescue us. 9th place here. I'm just going to kind of go through these pretty quick. Second division, 15th place, 12th, so bottom, right? And 13 points off. 18th, so 2 points off. So you get the idea, right? So I've applied to all the clubs or some sort of bottom, right? 15 points, 3 points clear here. Look at these second division clubs. I accidentally applied to this one. So ignore that. I'll ignore that. But Santander, I've also applied for Extremadura. So we're going to go through all these interviews. We've applied to all of these roles. You can see their positions, and maybe you know those leagues better than I do, and you can go yep, those are all bottom, right? Morton, 15 points, 6 points from safety. So that's the idea. I'm going to go run a bunch of interviews now and see who wants to hire us. Oh, it's the same day. All right. Buckley Town have said no. It's not the best start. It's not the best start. Anybody else say no right up front? Let's look. We're gonna ignore this one. Okay, right. Spanish First Division, a little aggressive for your first run at it. I'm getting shot down by the Romanian Second League. Oh dear. Oh dear. And the French National. Okay, Ligue 1. Okay, says no. Okay. Again, Spanish Second Division says no. Right. Great start. Okay, so it turns out some of the declines on the interviews were from clubs that already, like, they've just, like, hired a new manager. So they were deep in the interview process. So it's less about me, more about they already had their guy, right? And Ahea, according to Google Translate, has offered me a job interview. They are the first club that they're seeing the quality and they're jumping in. Spanish Second Division B3, my friends. Let's just take a look here. 18th, 3 points off safety. Let's go. All right, how I'm tackling these interviews is I'm gonna get this processing forward, is essentially saying yes to everything. Like, you want this wage budget? Sure, that sounds good. I'm not gonna say more or less. I don't know the club. Yeah, whatever it takes. They asked, we're expecting you to battle against relegation. Do you think you can do better than that? Well, I'm the Relegation Ranger, so I'm gonna say yes. Right? That makes me a more attractive candidate. Does that mean it's gonna happen? Not necessarily, but like, I think that would be, if you hired somebody in as a manager, a Relegation Ranger, you might say, they'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna battle against that. I think I can keep us up to make you a more attractive candidate. So that's how I'm tackling this as we go through. Anybody else? Okay. CSM Rasita in the Romanian Second League has some interest, so let's go. Let's find out. All right, my friends, here we are. We got 2 offers, and the Relegation Ranger waits for no one. You're coming in hot. You want to make an immediate impact on your season? We're going. So Ahea is offering a transfer budget of 0 and a wage budget of 21,500. CSM Rasita, which is probably not how you say that because it's not. I said that with like a Spanish. It's Romanian. Maybe it's Reshita. I don't know. Old lady plays. What's up? Let me know in the comments. With a wage budget of $6,000. It sounds like this one's better. Not so fast, my friends. Not so fast. I know I told you I would go for the team if I could that was closest to the bottom. However, there are other considerations I neglected to mention. That is the wage budget. And this club, if you add up, I've done all players here. Oh, goodness me. I've already looked at this because I did the math. Okay, I added up all of the wages. You're sitting on 24,990 on a budget of 21,500. That, my friends, is a problem. So not a lot of room to navigate in that scenario. The other club, Reshita, I don't know, is offering $6,000 a week. But my friends, if you look at the wages that they're currently paying, it totals up to 6,090. So they're €90 over a week, which is still over, but it's not over by the likes of 3,500 euros a week like it is at the other club. So essentially, like, we could loan out or sell, some youth prospects or something to free up a little wage budget and maybe make some moves. The other thing is they're in the relegation zone, but it's close. So I do want to take into consideration as well the reputation of the league, right? Like, ideally, we'd be starting in the Premier League. You get the best reputation because we don't want my managerial reputation to go down. However, if we can keep the clubs up, I think it'll be okay. Second Division B3 here is 75. So Romanian is slightly higher. So my friends, I'm going to take this job for the wage budget reasons and the fact that the league is 2 places higher in the European rankings. It is a little bit closer in terms of them being to safety, but that doesn't mean anything because it's going to be tough. Like, I think this is going to be so hard because in both of these scenarios, there's no transfer budget. So if you're going to make some moves, can you get some loans? and you're not building a club for long term. Like, we have to come in and hit the ground running and keep the club up and then resign and see where it takes us. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take over, start negotiations. Can we ask for transfer budget? You want to pay me whatever, 400 a week? That's fine. Work within the wage budget. Sure. I have nothing to argue with you about. Finalize the deal. Here we go. All right, my friends, I'm going to hop you forward so we can take a look at the players now that we know who we're taking over. It was literally the next click. All right, look at that hair. Oh, that's dreamy, isn't it? It's dreamy. And again, I'm kind of going for that, aged manager, right? Like your Sam Allardyce, right? Like Big Sam. 59 years old, yeah. Replaced his previous manager, Dorinel Munteanu. Currently 16th in the Romanian second league. They've lost 3 of the last 5 games in the league. That's why they've brought the Relegation Ranger in, my friends. Here we go. 2-star reputation. No assistant manager. Won the first league in 1931, yeah, and the Romanian Cup in 1955. The third league Group 3. Classic. 1937 is a great season. Third league Group 4, 2019. And the second league Group 2 in 38, 72, 92, and 97. An illustrious club with average training facilities, below average youth facilities, and adequate recruitment. 6,800 seat capacity. Mircea Chivu is what we're going to call it. Built in 1900. Our stadium is 119 years old. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. Let's go. All right. We play 4-2-3-1 currently. Okay. All right. Let's take a look here. Loan obligations on loan. Okay. Maybe we can call him back. Who knows? Or is that currently? Is that people that we have on our cup? Okay. On loan from. Okay. We've kept them. Okay. We've got these players. Okay. Key player. No. Go back. I don't like the rotation. We're professional squad. Like to see that. Hot prospect. Bagaheria. Key player Alan Dudeu. Defensive midfielder. Looks pretty solid. 22. Probably gonna sell him. All right. Team best 11. Okay. Gabriel Dodoi. It looks decent, but it's hard to tell if it's actually decent. Pretty awful physical characteristics on our 32-year-old left winger. Emmanuel Dat, the 18-year-old in the middle. Young, 25 a week. 25, not 25 grand, not 2,500, 25. 120 a week on the right wing. Okay, I could see. Okay, yeah. Alexandru Burkinu, 34 years old. The physicals. Oh my, can we sell him? He's mentally solid, though. He's a rock. I could see why he's a ball winning. He can't even run around, though. He needs to be like an anchor man. This guy's pretty solid. Yeah, okay. All right. Not bad, based on what we've seen thus far for left fullback. Center back could use some improvement. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, how's the goalkeeper? All right, we got a he's a star player. We got a good goalkeeper. It looks like we're gonna need one. Zimmerman is our captain and currently not listed on the best 11. Let's hop forward and see. Let's see who he is. Okay, sign players under the age of 23. Great, fantastic. I'm not gonna be here long enough for it to matter. Schedule a press conference. Blah blah blah. I want to go see my players. Who's the captain? The backup goalkeeper is the captain. Okay, let's just sort by position. We got a good goalkeeper here. Yeah. We got some decent center back options, and then it falls off a bit. We got okay. Oh, we do 3 at the back. This guy can play anywhere. He's a legend. Okay, but midfield's his favorite spot here. We got a good or high potential, decent left fullback. Okay, and this one obviously pretty good in comparison to the rest of the squad. Decent midfielder or attacking midfielder. Good strike. You're saying there's a chance. My friends. If we look at the team, we haven't gotten the team report yet. Okay, conceding an average of 7 chances per 90 minutes using the 4-2-3-1, while creating an impressive 5 chances. That ratio doesn't work. That's why you're in the relegation zone. Okay, could do with more than just the one guy in attacking midfield, and he's not even a natural there, but he's got good potential. Okay, we're currently 575 over the wage budget. Wait. I did the math. Oh no, did I do the math wrong? Oh, dearie me. Right. Do we just kill off the scouting budget? Does that help us at all? Let's go to the scouting budget here. What's that do to help us out here? Does that help us out? No, it doesn't. Oh, we're 600 over. Well, needs must, right? Needs must. We're not selling that guy. And it's a loan. I mean, could we terminate the loan? Do we even have the option? We could terminate the loan, but he's like, our best player on a 7-2-9 with 4 assists. He's a midfielder. He has no goals, of course. But could we sell some? Oh, he's 32. Nobody's going to want to buy him. Any of our players wanted? Anybody? Anybody want any of our players? Anybody? It appears not. We might just have to live with it. The board might just have to be like, listen, I couldn't make any moves. It is what it is, my friends. When does the league kick back up? Because obviously, there's this winter break. So they're bringing me in at the end of December. New year, new team, right? Make some scouting moves maybe with our limited scouting budget. And this is what we've got. This is what we've got to close out the season, my friends. So we've got some time to prepare. And that's where we're going to end today's episode. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. If you're expecting more ridiculous beats being dropped, don't get your hopes up. That's all I'm going to say. Let me know what you think about the series and the club. We'll see you next time.